Howdy, folks. Welcome to Tech. Welcome to the channel where we talk about politics and only politics. Just kidding. We're going to talk about metal. We're going to talk about some pop culture. And
you told me it was going to be politics today.
Well, I couldn't score the guest I was trying to get for that political talk.
Oh, Trump? You're going to have Trump on?
Yeah.
No, the person I'm talking about doesn't have a house
close.
anymore, so
Almost
we
had
couldn't
him.
get that guy. But
Almost
kidding.
got him.
we're talking about motherfucking Slipknot today. Mostly.
Oh.
But, we're also going to bring up some random crap, too, to talk about. We always find a lot of random gibberish to talk about. No more JoJo Siwa this week, unless we feel like talking shit about that, too.
There was some updates. Apparently her song was written by someone else or something.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Oh, this is my surprise
already in.
face.
anyways, I'm Michael, a.k.a. Rickshaw, and you're Nerd Now with Rickshaw.
There you go. You want that?
Yeah, I want macaroni in a pot noise,
Macaroni in a pot.
And I'm also nerding out with...
Uh-oh. What's up, nerd?
Hey, I was just going to go until somebody said something.
Who's next?
Oh, dude. You said you were going to go.
Who's next?
Hey, guys, I'm
Toby.
Fuzz.
Anybody?
We were all
Bueller.
afraid. We didn't want to interrupt each other.
Getting crazy.
I am I'm the sick producer, Toby, and I'm down with the sickness.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about some Slipknot today. That's mainly the main topic that we picked this week because there's a lot of
So
updates
much
about
news.
Slipknot. Yeah. And me personally, somebody's like, "Hey, dog, you can go to that Slipknot show," and I was like, "Man, I don't know about Slipknot anymore. Like they've been doing some corporate ass shit where they just fire a bunch of people and replace them with new masks. If we get some new masks, everybody will be cool with it." But yeah. And then I started listening to the self-titled album, and then I was like, "How much of them tickets going for right now?" So, I was actually showing Rabbit this week a lot of self-titled Slipknot because he said that what you said.
Yeah, I wasn't really into them when they first came out.
You said that
I was kind of
the
late.
song
I was
that-
kind of late to the party on Slipknot.
it was the
That
push my
was late,
fingers,
dude.
Duality.
push
was
my
the song
fingers
that
into
got me
my
into the
ass
band.
song. That song.
Yeah.
That's what it-
Push my fingers into my ass. But before that, I was not really a Slipknot fan. There was a lot of in my town, there was everybody that listened to Slipknot drove a big truck and they had the Slipknot symbol on the back of it, and they were just douchebags. So I just associated that band with douchebags, and I never listened to them.
And then you're friends with us, and it still holds true that just douchebags listen to it.
Accurate.
I mean, the thing is though, now that we're 25 years later, right? There's a lot of things that you can agree with. You could be like, yeah, oh, who's Slipknot? Is it that band that people that shop at Spencer's Gifts and kick their girlfriends in the face, and just kind of Midwest tropes and stuff like that. But the thing is, whenever they first came around, I mean, of course, I respect a lot of the shit they do. Not as cool. Some of their stuff is not as cool as it used to be. But that self-titled album and Iowa are legendary. And even some
Legendary.
songs, and even some songs here and there afterwards are good. But self-titled and Iowa are press play and jam the whole
The
CD.
entire album, both of those albums.
Yeah. Except for Tattered and Torn. That song gets a little noisy,
Love that song. That's one of my favorite songs off of self-titled, dude.
That's the one I'll skip though, because it's just and
Well,
you're just well, it's listening to clown music, you know?
No, man. I get it though. I get it. I remember the first time I heard it, it was just like, "Yo, is my CD scratched? Like, what's going on? What is this noise that it's making?" So I get it, but it's still one of the greatest metal albums of all time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is my CD scratched?
That's how old we are.
Kids today don't understand. Don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, dude.
Let me fix this chat. Let me open up this chat real quick.
Dude, so like my buddy and I were talking today at work, and he was like, "You remember when we used to sit in your room, just blare music on your CD player and just look through Hit Parader and Metal Edge to find new bands?" And I was like,
Yes.
"Holy shit. Yes, I do remember that." And it was awesome. Like, oh, fucking kids, man. They don't understand how sick it was.
Or looking through the booklet of the
Oh, hell
album.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
lyric booklet,
since we're
reading
talking
lyrics.
we're talking about Slipknot, the Iowa insert was weird. It was like really thick and it had a weird smell to it. Anytime you opened up the CD, I don't know if it was the material that they printed it on, but it just had this weird ass smell to it.
Right.
I still have that CD somewhere,
Dude,
and I
Clown
bet you
Beat.
it still stinks like that.
Dude, clown be farting in every press.
Oh,
He's
dang.
That's what it was.
Dude,
like
uh,
orchestrated madness.
I don't know.
I always like to look through the thank yous at the end to see like which other bands like they were like shouting out and stuff, and the thank yous at the end of the thing, just to be like, oh shit, those bands, they're cool with each other, cool. I don't know why I'd get really hyped about it.
Well, because you didn't want to be that nerd that liked bands that didn't like each other, dude.
Right,
You didn't want
yeah.
to be that guy, you know?
Right.
But you didn't know they were beefing? Like, you wanted to be that guy? No, hell no, dude.
But they said thank you at the end of their CD.
I can't do it
That was
unless I
before he
got on.
fucked the
I
other
can't
guy's
do it unless
girlfriend.
I get on the computer that that Rabbit's using right now.
Okay.
Rabbit, get into the chat.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll fix it real quick.
Chat.
Well,
No, so
while he's fixing that, should we look at the jumpsuits?
ooh,
since they're
dude, I
back.
love that they went back to the old jumpsuits. That makes me very happy that they went back to the old red 99 jumpsuits. It looks like it was right when Iowa came out,
Mm-hmm.
when they were headlining the second stage at Ozfest. That's what those suits look like, right as Iowa came out.
Now, I know Corey's got a new mask, but it looks kind of similar to Volume 3 mask,
Mm-hmm.
but with did that mask have dreads? I don't remember.
Yeah, it did.
So
I- Well, no, because they wore the clear plastic masks for Volume 3. They would wear the clear ones, and he had purple and red hair, if I remember correctly. Corey did.
But I thought they did have some like kind of grotesque masks in the Duality music video.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, no, this is really cool. It's very nostalgic for sure.
I mean, I wish Clown would go back to his original mask. Just saying.
Yeah. You know, like Fuzz was saying earlier, like this was at a time before the internet where like obviously I used to walk by at a Hastings. There was a Hastings next door to the fucking movie theater I worked at, and I would walk by the Slipknot album and just look at the cover and be like, at first I remember being like, is this an ICP like band or something? Like are they about to drop some Juggalo knowledge on me or something? But then it was like there was a compilation called The Heavy and the, I don't know, it was like The Heavy and the Hard or something like that, and it had Spit It Out on the album. And I heard Spit It Out, and then I'm pretty sure I bought the album, but then shortly after was like Scream 3 soundtrack was Wait and Bleed was on it.
Dude, do
But yeah.
do you remember the little kiosks like at Walmart and stuff, or
Hot Topic.
Yeah,
Where you
where you
could
would sit there and
listen?
listen to the music for like 5
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
while people are like, I want to hear, I want to listen. And they
Did y'all
just
have-
stand behind you.
I have a number that you picked.
Yeah.
I would always pick song number 4.
Oh yeah. Just for that was kind of getting in midway into the album to try it out or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like anytime I listen to a new record, I would pick track number 4, and that would be determine if
cool.
I bought that CD or not.
Wow.
Dang, that's some. See, I base it all on the cover. The cover was like, so like when I bought, so the Slipknot album, I remember my buddy brought it to school. He stole it from a Sam Goody. And he was like, I don't like this band. Do you want it? I was like, hell yeah, let me see it. And they're all like in masks on the cover, and I was just like, the fuck is this? All right, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And then I see, because the first Slipknot song I heard as well was Spit It Out. And I was so confused by everything that was going on in that fucking song. You know,
There's a lot of words. In that
oh
song.
yeah, yeah. but dude, I think it's still one of the heavier songs ever fucking created. To this day, it holds up. That whole record holds up.
Oh yeah, dude. It's pretty hard, dude. And you know, like I said, that was before the internet ever started. And if you were into nu metal at that time, you were getting obviously you're like into Korn, you're into Limp Bizkit, you know, like a little bit later Slipknot comes along. But at that time, I remember I would pick up every Circus magazine
Hell
and
yeah.
like every Hit Parader. But as soon as Slipknot came out, people love to take pictures of Slipknot and put all of their pictures all over Hit Parader. And then I would, you know, cut out all the pictures and like rip out all the pages and like put them up on the wall.
Still got
in
them on
my
the wall at
room.
my dad's house.
Fangirling over Slipknot.
Yeah.
Oh
then
yeah,
it was,
dude.
you know, even back then, like before the internet, you were just like, who are these
Yeah.
people? What do they look like? I bet they're ugly as fuck.
There was a
9
lot
of the ugliest fucking people you've ever seen.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like wrestling. Like, you know, all the characters that had masks and stuff on, you're always like, oh, there's a bunch of mystery behind it because, you know, now, you know, didn't Sleep Token just recently get leaked on who they actually are and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
Somebody
Unmatched.
fans went crazy and like went and found birth certificates and stuff. Dude, that band sucks so much. Why would you waste your time trying to figure out who they fucking are? We're not talking about that fucking Dollar General Slipknot. We're talking about a good band. And so, but yeah, I downloaded a picture of Corey Taylor on whatever one of those illegal download sites was because I wanted to see what his face looked
Pornhub?
like. Dude, Pornhub wasn't a thing back then. Thank you very much.
you know, I don't remember
Oh, yeah.
seeing him, seeing his face until I found out that he was in Stone Sour. And then I was like, oh, gotta look up Stone Sour. And, you know, by that time it was MP3s and downloading stuff.
Yeah.
So it
I
was
do
easier
remember
to get,
them.
it was easier to see.
I remember what Fuzz was talking about because I remember it was like a big deal at the time where like there was a few pictures of certain people in the band, and wasn't one of them like Corey showing his like chest piece with like that half sun and half moon, and all fucked up looking. That was like a pretty popular picture because people were like, you could kind of tell what he looks like, bro.
Yeah, there was that one, and then there was one where he had like an Adidas bucket hat on. And he had his
Yeah.
face down like this, so you couldn't see his face, but you could see his mouth, and it was like, "Oh shit, I fucking saw him!" But who knows if
Yeah.
it was actually him back then, you know? But it was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's where the internet, you know, is it's taken away a lot of mystery, you know, because you could pretty much you could figure out somebody who they are, and you could show up at their house and you could fuck them to death, you know, just because of the internet.
Whoa.
It's all the internet's fault.
Well, you know,
Took
Allegedly.
a dark turn. All right.
with
Really? Yeah.
with all this talk of like the mystery that used to be, we can kind of segue into them. Did they announce who their new drummer is, or did it just
Yes.
kind of leak?
Yeah.
It.
I don't know.
I think they
They
announced it,
finally
like,
announced.
yesterday or the day before all this came out, right? Or something like that. They posted his
So-
picture
Yeah.
up.
So he actually posted a couple pictures, like cryptic pictures on his Instagram or something like that.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, that's how people were speculating like a couple weeks ago that it was him.
How do you say his name?
Casa
Eloy?
Grande.
What? Say it again.
Eloy.
Eloy.
Eloy. What is?
Casa Grande.
Casagrande.
If I'm not mistaken, he was in Sepultura for a little while, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I will look
But
this
the
up.
dude can fucking play. He's one of the greatest drummers, period. Like he's
Yeah.
a bad dude. And
We were
watching him
actually-
play in an 800 cap room, those videos from that show are pretty
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Yes, that is the band that he
That
used to
would-
be in.
That would be pretty sick. Honestly, like part of the reason I was like considering not even, at first I was very uninterested because if they're gonna play at freaking Coda, the racetrack here in Austin again, I was gonna be like, why would I want to watch them from 8 miles away from the stage? Like
Right.
it's like the times I've been there, it's like obviously it's cool to be there, but it's like it just feels nothing like the normal shows I go to. Like
It's not
you know,
intimate.
yeah, you're like, and they have a huge setup. They have huge, like they have freaking ladders and stairs and like 3 different levels,
Pyrotechnics.
pyros, and it's still just like, man, the first time I ever saw Slipknot was in like a 700 cap room, and it was like way cooler. And every time I've ever seen them after that, it's like, here I am, should have brought my binoculars. I'm like in the lawn seats with like Jerry's grandpa and
Well, what about that show that they just played? They did do a small cap room.
Yeah, the 800
yeah, that was a
cap room.
surprise show. That was a
Yeah.
surprise show.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd have been
Dude,
super
and it
rad
was-
to see.
It was insane. Like that was probably the first time the drummer's drum set has been even with the crowd in like 20 years, because usually he's 10 foot above the crowd,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it was, all the videos are really sick to see. Like, yeah, I'm glad I got to see him before they blew the fuck up, but like it's still so badass to see bands come back and play small cap venues like that, especially bands like Slipknot,
Yeah.
like Korn went and played CBGB's back in 2003 or 2004. Like that's cool shit when bands do that.
I mean, it would. Mikey's in the chat. He did say it was Sepultura, but what's up, Mikey?
Hey, Mikey.
But what's the evolution of Slipknot? Like it's like I was saying, like the first record obviously was sick to me, and Iowa was sick,
The whole
but
thing I
af-
think is sick.
after that,
That was good.
but the whole thing is like, I gotcha. I
Yeah,
took his
about
effort.
fucking time you got me, dude.
But after that, Subliminal Verses. What's your?
I actually loved that record.
I did too.
I
You love
loved
that record?
I did
I
because
like some of that record.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt your shit,
No, go
but I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you why. So on Subliminal Verses, the reason I really fell in love with that record is because first 2 records were fucking incredible, right? Like, yeah, we get it. You're heavy as fuck.
Right.
Then they wrote this 3rd record, and they wrote this real pretty, like really composed music. Like
Yes.
they were like, Jim Root was like, look, I shred too. Watch. And like Jim Root, like they did just cool stuff, and they made the whole record like a kind of a cool story, and I loved it. Now the Gray Chapter, I think. Wait, no, what was after that one? The one with Psychosocial on it. That one sucked, and it was upsetting because I thought they were going in a cool direction, but Subliminal Verses I thought was like top tier. It's a great album.
I think that my problem was some of the softer things going on, but I do remember it's like one of those things in hindsight. It's like obviously when the album came out, I went for the midnight release Yes, guys. Midnight release.
Same.
If
I
you
feel like
remember
we've
what
talked
that
about
is.
that 1,000 times.
Yeah, they would definitely, your local record store would be like, "Hey, we're opening up at midnight so everybody could get the album as soon as it comes out." So I remember going to pick it up, and I remember liking a few songs, but at the time I was like, "Oh, I don't know, his scream is a little different. His scream's like a little more tame on that album. It's a lot more polished all the way through, the whole record is." But in hindsight, I should have never bitched about it because they have some stinkers now. You know what I mean? You know what
I
I
have
mean?
a bunch
So
of stinkers, dude.
yeah. But I do remember what's the song that's like ba da 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 da.
That's my sound check.
Is that
That's
duality?
one
Yeah.
of
No.
no. That's
It was like it would cut out.
dun,
It would be like a snare. It would be a
Wait.
snare roll, snare,
Um,
and the rest of the band would hang back for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
when
But
I
I
saw
remember
him when I saw him playing that for the first time live, Clown and Chris, the two percussionists, came out with marching snares and played that part and walked around the stage and did that part and then the rest of the band came in. It was pretty fucking sweet.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
Toby, you liked that album a lot too, though?
Honestly, after Volume 3, there would be pick and choose songs off of the rest of the albums. What was their last album? That's the one I got super excited for because they were talking about bringing it back to heavy or whatever their posts were, talking about the heaviest stuff they'd written, and they
It was just the
disappointed
same
me.
song 4 different times.
What was that? What was that? I was so
Guess-
We're
pissed.
jumping ahead. We're jumping ahead.
I know,
Let's-
but like honestly, after Volume 3, like I'd give a new record a spin, and I'd be like, nope, that ain't it. This is not the
Well, when did Paul Gray pass away? Was it after?
So it went the Psychos. Yeah, no. So it was Subliminal Verses, and then the one with Psychosocial on it.
That was was Paul on that one?
Yes, and then Paul. That's when they wrote the Gray chapter.
Okay,
he,
so
he
it was.
passed. I'm
what was
pretty
that one
sure.
called? It was called
Gray chapter.
No, before that, the one before that. It
Oh,
was like
the one with Psychosocial on it. That's how bad it is. I only know one song off of it.
Yeah,
Is it All Hope Is Gone?
yeah, All Hope Is Gone.
All Hope Is Gone. Yeah. Come on,
they were
Toby,
talking-
get there quicker,
Yeah,
bud.
I know, guys. I'm sorry.
I think they were talking about their songwriting abilities. I'm just kidding.
You know, like,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, the Gray
They're talking
chapter.
about their fans' expectations.
the
Yeah.
Gray chapter. I went back and I've jammed the Gray chapter a little bit, but it's just like, okay, I get it. Your popularity, you've become world famous. You want more money, radio play, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Come
You know,
Was
on.
Jay was already the drummer in the Gray phase, right?
He was the drummer
Joey-
on the Gray chapter. I think that was his first
Yeah, yeah.
record, actually.
And Joey quit, or no, Joey got kicked out after All
Yeah.
Hope Was Gone, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Which, I
Did they ever say why they kicked him out?
feel like they said it was creative differences is what it seemed like. But he was also really unhealthy too. If I
yeah.
remember correctly. And then of course Joey goes and makes Murder Dolls, which
Murder
goddamn
Dolls,
that was
yeah.
worse than anything Slipknot has ever done.
They all looked unhealthy at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I mean Wednesday 13. Ugh, gross.
It's because they were breathing all those fumes, dyeing their dreadlocks red. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. The funny thing is, it's like, yo, Dope already did that 10 years ago, dude. Come on, grow up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Just fucking. Saying,
We got
you know?
some chat going on. You know, Mikey Shero said, "What's up, fellas? We know that guy. He used to be on the show way back in the day. He would talk about horror movies with us a lot, and I guarantee that dude's wearing a death metal shirt right now.
Right fucking now.
Absolutely.
I swear to God, he has like if he wears a tuxedo, he's got a death metal font tie on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Grow up, dude.
Sam McCoy.
He likes what he likes, man.
Sam McCoy in the chat. What's on the topic menu tonight, lads? As you can tell, Sam, we are talking about Slipknot.
Slipknot.
They've resurfaced because it's surfacing. Get what I'm saying?
Oh,
I give the credits.
The Judgmental Hop, my buddy Alvin. He says Michael's fan club into house fangirl. My buddy Alvin, go check out the Judgmental Hop. He reviews a bunch of craft beer, and he made shirts with my face on it just to fuck with me. But I also kind of blush when I see him wear it. So, isn't the drummer from Sepultura playing for Slipknot now? Yes, Alvin. We were covering that before you jumped in, and he is ripping it up from what I could see. There was a big debate actually, because I guess he's not using a click. Like the whole band is just playing off the drums, and
Woo! Let's go back to it, baby. Let's go back to it.
yeah. So there's a huge internet debate about it because they saw people on Reddit saw that there was a click on his computer, and Craig from what is it, the Beatdown?
Oh yeah, the. Dude, now I can't even remember the name of it. I listened to it religiously.
Anyways, he's the drummer for Straight from the Path.
Yeah.
And he analyzed this whole video. It was so long, honestly. It was just like after like 15 minutes, I was like,
downbeat.
Yeah,
it's the downbeat.
The downbeat. But yeah, he was guessing that he probably referenced the click for the beginning of the song to click it off, and then just, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to start the song already rushed, you know what I mean? So then you're just going to be off the whole time. So,
but bands need to go to no click. Just saying.
I mean, it's cool for them to do, but like sometimes you should just do the click. You're just going to sound better with the clicks most of the time, like 98% of the time.
I would say as long as your drummer has consistent tempo, you're fine.
Right.
It's a live show. You don't need to be dead accurate as far as time goes. It can ebb and flow. You know, sometimes you want a part to be slightly slower, maybe heavier, and then some parts slightly faster if they're more upbeat. And that's what goes into a live show compared to a recording. A recording, yes, you want it to be deadly accurate and on time, everything on time.
I mean, that's true.
For the live show,
but
like,
would you want your drummer to use a click or no?
I don't.
What would you prefer?
For the live show, I don't think it matters. I think our drummer has good, consistent tempo.
Wow, he's in the room. That's why he's saying that.
No, I pride
no,
myself
seriously,
on
like
that.
that's my
Thank
answer
you.
for every band.
Yeah.
If your drummer can, because I've played with some drummers that don't have consistent tempo, and they will speed up or slow down like halfway through a song.
I mean,
it's like-
you give me 30
those
Miller
drummers probably
Lights.
need to be on a click.
If your drummer's doing a lot of cocaine, put him on a click.
Look,
Those drummers should be on a click. Yeah.
Oh, yo, you give me 20 Miller Lights before a show. Yeah, I'm going 100 miles an hour because that's what I do. That's why I don't get drunk before shows anymore, is so I don't go 100 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
And
So-
you just made an ad that has Miller Lite and a click track in the same ad. You know what I'm saying? You're like, when you've been drinking 20 Miller Lights, I reach for my click track in my inner ears.
But let's also say if the drummer wants to be on a click, like that's ideal.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's true.
One thing that I love, so Craig, I listen to the Downbeat. I love Craig. I think he's awesome.
Yeah, I like his voice.
Me too. So like he explained one day
I like his
about
haircut.
he explained
Sorry.
that
ahead.
like in some of Stray's stuff, some stuff is slowed down because like you said, it's a breakdown. So but they slow the click down on in his
his
in-ear, you know. So he's got it set up, and some stuff is a little faster because it sounds better live when it's faster. So I think bands could do that because I don't want to hear the album if I go watch a band. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to a show I see the band and they sound exactly like they do on the album, what's the point of even going and watching them live?
Well, I see your point, but listen, would you rather that you go see your favorite band and it sounds tight like the album or sounds sloppy as shit? Which would you prefer? You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
let's talk about the bands that I listen to. Can we
I'm just
talk about the
saying.
bands that I listen to that
we're doing a blanket, every band statement.
no,
you know
because,
what I mean?
I prefer that raw sound. Like that's what I prefer, bands that record with, like, as they play together. They don't record, member by member. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I don't give
I
a
got
fuck about recordings. I don't care what they fucking sound like.
You don't like anything about music, honestly.
No, but
He
see,
hates
but
music
see, like,
videos.
Yeah.
dude, no, no, stop.
He hates
Stop.
singers.
Hate singing.
I hate filming music videos, Toby. Okay? They're
Okay.
fucking stupid. All right? Especially when you use a fucking director person that I did for all of mine. It's the same fucking music video over and over again. So it's fucking dumb. Okay? But
all
yes,
videos
I
are
do.
Filming something, playing music. God damn it. We have to play for this video.
We're playing our instruments again. God damn it.
Yo, I'm just
I'm
fucking
just
saying. That's why whenever bands film official live videos, those are way fucking cooler than watching your homie get his dick ripped off for the third time in a music video. That's all I'm fucking saying.
Oh, shit's tight, dude.
I would
Come on.
say, as far as live performances go, I would like the band to be tight, but usually the vocalist is the one that can like improv or ad lib. Like they don't sing the exact same melody that they do on the record. They sing something different. That's, in my mind, that's ideal.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay,
Rome.
let's get back. Let's get in this chat again. Slunkster was elaborating with us earlier. All hope is gone is whenever I kind of fell off the not train. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, dude.
I think Psychosocial was in my opinion, everybody else's, you could have your own opinion. I thought
You can't.
Psychosocial was the only
Bro, this is the internet.
song that I could get into. The rest of that album, I would try. I remember jamming the whole thing through like 3 different times and just having to skip ahead unless it was Psychosocial. That was the only song to me that like
Psychosocial is the one that like
With
all
the breakdown.
with the hot
With the
girls that do the TikTok videos with that song now that think that they're metal girls, right?
Oh, you're talking about all metal, all TikTok videos that involve metal. That's what you're talking about.
No,
right
it's
now.
it's just the hot chicks. They I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the song that every hot chick is like, I'm a metal girl, and then they do their little dance to it, and it's so cool. Very cool.
It was like it's the one that goes, I
watched
did
them all the
my
time.
time. No one else.
That's 100% it. That's the one. Yeah.
His cadence makes me want to do like the old school step workout. Oh, dude. Like while you're
With the little
stepping, you know,
weights, yeah.
with the
That's
weights and stuff.
Wearing some spandex.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
you gotta wear-
Get the little the thigh master thing and just squeeze your thighs together with it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh. Oh, no, it's getting hot in here, dude.
I think we all just had a
Dude.
flashback to our
Dude,
teenage
bro,
years.
dude, I got the. You just puffed that fucker up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're all half torqued right now.
Oh, dude.
Just puff that little
Oh.
What was that? What was her name? The actress that did the fucking
Oh, was it
Master.
Susan?
Oh, my-
Was it
Suzanne
Susan?
Summers?
Suzanne Summers. Yeah.
Suzanne Summers? Oh,
Dude, how many of y'all's motherfucking grandmas and moms had those motherfuckers? Because my grandma and my mom had one.
I think my mom just watched the Disney Channel early in the morning. They had Jazzercise or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like way back in the
Yeah.
day. It's like mom,
like
turn this
PBS had
shit
like
off.
PBS had what was that? Ricky Martin? Not Ricky Martin. What was that? Little Richard? No, that was
No. Oh, Pat Sajak.
no,
I'm wrong too.
no. He had the afro, little white afro.
Oh, Richard
What's his-
Simmons, dog.
Richard
Simmons.
Yeah,
That's it.
dude,
That's
Gene
it.
Don't you
Simmons,
just
bro.
feel like a
Simmons.
pony? Don't you feel like a pony when you're breaking a sweat? Come on, dude.
Yeah,
He was
dude,
like the
that's-
Bob Ross of exercise.
Yeah,
you
he
know what I'm
was.
saying?
Yo, dude, that he looked like Bob Ross's illegitimate child for sure.
All right, Vince is in the chat. What's up, Vince?
What up, V?
Says, what's that saying? You got your whole life to write your first album and 6 months to write the follow-up. I think Joey got kicked out for heroin use. We had a positive
Ah.
part of the comment, and we had a negative part of the comment. I like the balance here.
Yo.
Oh.
Oh God, yeah, banging H. You can't bang H, dog. That shit ain't no fun.
You know,
Yeah, you can't play the drums when you're on H, dude. You're gonna be super inconsistent.
I see with that statement, like I do think most bands we like, they have a killer first album and they're still angsty enough to have a badass second album. And then I
Right.
feel like you've gotten all your angst out and you're probably a little older, a little wiser. You don't have all the same experiences, and then I think you start writing
money.
differently. Yeah, and you get well, especially with in Slipknot's case, you start making money, and then you start
Yeah.
having kids and stuff, and like
You have
it's-
less and less things to be angry about.
Yeah, yeah, you're not, you're
as you get
yeah,
older and richer.
and then which you're
Dude,
you're.
I-
You want your artists to always be struggling because that's when they
Right.
produce the best content.
Dang, Taylor Swift was right.
Yeah, dude.
Dang. Yo, I remember I read a tweet from Landon from The Plot and You. And it was on their first 2 full lengths. And he was like, they were fixing to write another one, and he tweeted, he was just like, I swear to God, if something bad doesn't happen to me, I'm not going to be able to like write another good record. Like he tweeted that, and it was just like it was like that. The first part was legit. The last part, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was basically just like, if something bad doesn't happen to me, not, what the fuck, this record's gonna suck. Like, it's not gonna
Yeah.
be good.
The band Cursive on their album The Ugly Organ, the song Art is Hard, that's what the entire song is about. It is like, I guess I gotta cause my own problems so I can make good music is what the entire song is about. So yeah.
I mean, you gotta stay on that grind. If you're blowing up and you're making money, and you're also like putting out 2 albums every year, you're probably still depressed. So like, just keep it coming. Let your label decide all your deadlines and have them crunch
Yeah.
real
Right.
hard.
But also, like, success doesn't just cure depression. Like, look
Right.
at Chester. Look at fucking, what's his face from, I don't know,
Dude, look
the
at
other dude that killed himself.
the Cool Spot, man.
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell, yeah.
The
Like,
Cool Spot?
Yeah, like after he blew up in the 90s, we never saw him again after that. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about the 7-Up Cool Spot.
Yeah.
I just had to clarify because
yeah, I had no idea what you were talking about for a second.
I was like,
Or
is that
the
a band?
Noid?
The
Or
Noid.
the
The
Noid?
Noid?
The
No,
Noid?
they
Yeah.
got rid of the Noid because some dude
He
tried
got
to
rich and moved to the Bahamas.
shoot up a Domino's and said that the Noid was telling him to do it or something crazy like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Sounds incredible.
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna guess that he got kicked out for H, using H. So,
That's I mean that too. That didn't help his case.
Domino's is like, look, can we talk for a second? The Noid, and the Noid's like,
Mr. Noid.
what, man? What, dude? I gotta start making my advertisement rounds. You smell like shit. Did you shit your pants? You're on H. You're fired.
Yeah, do you hey man, can I borrow $20? I need to get high.
Also, that NES game sucks. Never play the Noid. That game sucks.
All right, let's get back in the chat. We actually have a lot of chat going on. So, Mikey said it's true. I'm guessing that he was wearing a death metal shirt. So.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely.
The Judgmental Hop. He said he's wearing an Everest shirt.
Oh.
What's
Band
Trey
sucks.
Dishman. What's up, Trey? How have you
Trey.
been?
Trey, how's it
Uh,
going?
He says Slipknot's first 3 albums ruled. After that, not so much. I agree with you. I agree. With
Me
you.
and
think that's
Trey
the
used to
general
jam those 3 albums all the damn time while we skated.
Yeah. Judgmental Hop. A bunch of bands speed up at live shows, but no clickers. Clickers? You talking about zombies now?
Watch them hard R's, buddy.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
It does.
whoa.
Clickas.
Drummers on a click is like DJ using beat match settings. Hey, most people do use clicks, right? Wouldn't you guys agree to that? Like 90% of bands nowadays.
Some, yeah.
I think successful ones, yeah.
If
Oh, yeah, because Drain and Terror aren't successful. Good job,
I'm not saying you can't be successful not using clicks.
That's exactly what you just said.
saying
You
the
just said
majority of
successful
bands-
ones, Rabbit.
Majority of bands that are successful and tour regularly probably use a click. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Mouth Breather was using some kind of click the other night.
yeah,
Pretty sure.
I think they were.
I'm going to go back to my Drain and Terror comment. They don't.
You're just reading words out of the dictionary, dude. Come on.
What are you, my girlfriend? You're twisting my words.
Dude,
Or something I
I'm quoting you back, dog. You said most
No,
successful
my-
ones. Missing what point, Rabbit?
you're missing my point. My point is most bands that are successful probably use a click. I'm not saying that you can't be successful and not use a click. Those are two different arguments.
They're not though, dude. See, we are
they
a
are.
couple. You're fucking pretending that you're right, and I'm the bad guy. We are fucking in a couple. We are a couple right now.
You fucking gaslighting me?
You're gaslighting me right now.
Oh fuck! No, I get what you're saying, dude. I totally understand. Most bigger
Like,
bands,
you
like
think-
the,
Do you think Tame Impala uses a click?
I have no idea who the fuck that
I
is.
bet you they do.
You think
Do
they
you
do?
Who
think
the fuck-
Coldplay uses a click?
Coldplay?
First
I
off-
bet you they do.
I bet they do.
Fuck
You think Foo Fighters
Coldplay.
use a click?
I bet.
No,
I bet Foo
I
Fighters
don't.
use a click.
I don't think Foo Fighters use a click. I don't
I bet.
because they're so rock and roll, dude. I mean, they might, but the way Taylor played,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
Taylor is
man.
good enough to not have to use a click.
I bet those
But-
fools all have in-ears and they use a click. Like straight up. If you're that
That's what I'm
big,
saying.
most of the time you have all of the shit you need to play great. right
Yeah,
in your
no,
ear.
I'm not saying they do. I'm just saying like the Foo Fighters. That one, I wouldn't doubt they didn't use a click.
I mean, yeah,
Just because they're
guess-
so rock and roll. Like really, they're
Right.
one of the last true rock and roll bands. But
that's true.
Coldplay, I mean, why do you need in-ears to suck live?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm just
come
I'm
the
just
fuck
picking
out.
I'm just picking out super successful bands. Like
Like you're gonna tell me, oh man, Radiohead. Oh yeah, they probably use
Yeah.
a click too. Well, no shit, they suck. Why would they not use a click?
they probably use a click.
Yeah, but they're
that's-
garbage.
That's
You
my
know what I
point.
mean? So
My
you're
point isn't if you
so
like them or not.
so your point is
It doesn't
so
matter if you like.
if you
That's
use
not the
if
point.
you use a click, you're garbage. That's what it sounds like. That's what
Okay,
it sounds like
sure.
you're saying.
That's what you got to hear.
I'm not the one that's getting upset about it right now, dude. You're fucking getting really upset right now.
I'm just defending my point. I'm not getting upset.
Dude,
I'm
Coldplay sucks. Just get over it.
I don't disagree. But they probably use a click.
I'm upset because I feel like most people should use a click. So that's
All right.
anyways. Anyways,
Mike does never
I'm
rest
sure,
use
though.
a click.
yeah, they do.
Oh, that's cool, man.
The drummer just uses a click, and
cool,
everybody
man.
plays with the drummer. That's it.
Oh, that's tight.
Fuck you, Fuzz.
You saying your band sucks.
Next thing you know, you'll be opening for Coldplay because you use a click. So that makes sense.
Wow, dude. I can't believe we're going here.
Oh, no.
Okay. You're like one of my best friends, and you're just gonna do this on air, dude, in front
What?
in
Yeah.
front of my other friends.
Yeah, well, we're breaking up already. So.
Wow, you're just gonna gaslight all of us, Fuzz. Toby, it's your turn.
It's the last straw.
We're breaking up. This is it.
Breaking up.
The click tore us apart. Who'd have thought it's supposed to keep us
Yeah.
together?
Yeah,
It's supposed to keep us together, and it's breaking us apart.
Tearing us apart.
supposed to all be on the same page with that click. Instead, we're at different tempos.
Dude, we can't do this anymore. We're living our life at different tempos, dude. We can't do this.
Dude, Toby, next time we do the live show,
We're
we gotta
going-
have a
just going
click.
too fast.
We need a
We
click,
gotta have
yeah.
a click on the live show.
We would all
we can
be
stay on
talking
topic.
like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1.
Nodding your head.
You're getting a little ahead. Hey, you're getting a little ahead.
Slow down.
Guys.
Don't count the number. Don't count the number. No. I just had to troll a little bit. I have no issue with bands using clicks. I think it's great when they use it live.
I know you've used the click before too.
No, just to record, never live.
Yeah.
No, I know that. Didn't SBM use a click? At
No.
A point in time?
Didn't you
really?
tell when we played live how bad it sounded? You know why we didn't? You know why we didn't use a
You're a
click?
politician, man.
You want to know why we didn't use a click? Because
Why?
I didn't fucking want to. They tried over and over, and I was like, no, fuck that. That's stupid.
Dude, you should be a government person. You know, you could play both sides of the field, and everyone in the room is just like, yeah, I agree with this guy.
Before the show started, what did I say?
Hang
I
on.
was like, we were talking about facts and factual. Most of the time, nothing I say is factual, but I'm so like behind it that I get everybody else on board too. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time.
Yeah, dude, you could be president.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
You could be president.
All right, let me get through some more of these.
Repeat line.
Judgmental Hop. If I'm paying to see a band, I expect a certain level of professionalism. Vince. Fuzz is right. Live music is more authentic when it just rips. Might as well just listen to the album at home if you want it note for note perfect. But see, that it's just a weird argument to have because didn't we get mad at one point because we said, I wonder if that band could do it live. And then someone else was like, in the comments, people started being like, why does everybody keep saying, I wonder if they could do it live? That's such a stupid thing to say. But, you know, we're just dancing this fine line between if someone sounds good live or not. And we're talking about the semantics of how to sound good live. And so it's like, it's really messy to even to talk about.
Oh, I agree, but
Right.
like when I question if somebody can do something live, I question the vocalist. You know, sometimes you see a lot of vocalists now, who can't sing the way they sing live.
Right.
I mean, like on a record, you hear them on a record, and it's like, oh, they're on tour. You used to make excuses for it, and now it's just like, they suck live. There's just some bands suck live, and a click's not going to save that. A click's not going to save that. That's what I'm fucking saying.
You could dance around to every member also.
Yeah.
Because
But I do. That's what I'm saying, Mike. Is that like a drummer? If I hear drums that I don't think a drummer can play live, I'm gonna say, well, can they play it live? Because then we go back to the conversation of, are they using fucking tracks live? Is the drummer using tracks live? Because I don't know if he can play that live. You know what I mean? So you start, but I'm just, clicks don't fucking bother me. I question people if I've seen them live and the singer can't nail what they fucking do. It's like, well, this sucks. I don't really want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, and I get the comment at the same time, but it's like it's like, okay, it's like, would you rather your band, like I said earlier, would you rather your band that you go see live sound like the album or sound like complete shit? You know what I mean? Like, because when you say, well, I want it to sound raw and I don't want it note for note like the album, but what if they sound like complete shit? Then would you prefer it sound note for note like the album? Because I would be pissed if I saw one of my favorite bands and they sounded like complete shit. You know what I mean?
So
yeah. But there is a third option. They could not sound like the record and still sound good live.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
Too.
There is that option as well.
Right. But see, a lot of the bands that like you guys listen to are like, their whole appeal is like how good they sound on the record and how good they sound live. A lot of the bands that I listen to, doesn't matter. Like, yeah, their records sound good, but I go to the live show is a different energy. I love the live show. Like, it's like, I get where y'all are coming from, because you guys, the bands you guys listen to, it's got to sound good, because if it sounds like shit, like, it's gonna sound bad live. Most of the bands that I listen to, dude, I fucking could care less what they sounded like live. That's not what I'm there to see. The live show.
As long
Like,
as
I'm
it's
not
halfway there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Right.
on.
So-
Yeah,
kind
it
of
definitely
resembles
depends
the
on the
songs
genre
I
of music.
like.
yeah.
And that's what I'm getting at. Like the genre of music, like like Bad Omens, dude. Bad Omens, they sound fucking awesome live. They sound awesome on their record. I'm not going like I don't care what they would sound like. It would be cool to see them live. That's all I'm saying. Like the live sound means absolutely nothing to me. That's just all I'm getting at. I don't give a fuck about the live sound. I want to see them put on a good show. And if they have to sound like like whatever, I just want to see a good show when
You know
I'm going
what,
to see
though?
somebody live.
You know what's the worst thing for a band though is whenever you go and you never heard of a band and they sound awesome,
Oh,
and then you go listen to their
the
songs
recordings and
and it
it's
sucks.
so many
And
times.
that's the worst thing for the band itself because you're just like,
Right.
wow, they had me and now they've lost me.
Yep. I've had it happen so many times where I'm like, that was fucking rad. And then you go spend money back in the day, buy the CDs, you get it in the car, and you're like, wait, is that the same band that I liked? Or did I
Yeah.
just buy the wrong album?
Dude, like the first time, well, I liked Ocean's 8 Alaska. I thought that band was really sick. I walked into a show. They were fixing to start their set. They got 2 minutes into their song. I went and smoked a cigarette. It was one of the worst things I've ever fucking heard. Because their vocalist, their drummer is incredible, but their vocalist could not hit any of the notes that he hit on that record. I was out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go smoke. Fuck this. This sucks.
That's awful. Because they're big too, right? Haven't they got?
They were, yeah.
Oh, they were.
Still are. I mean, their drummer makes really sick videos. He's a bad dude.
He's a bad man.
Yeah, he is. Sorry to get us so
Oh.
far off topic. That's my
No,
fault. That one's on me.
Now let's continue with the chat real fast so we could get back on the Slipknot train. You know. Ray's Peace says, "LOL." Vince, I don't know what he was. What was he LOLing about? Which
I don't
subject
know.
do you think?
Probably the fact that I wasted 20 minutes trolling everyone and
You opening for Coldplay. That's what I hope
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Vince says, Suzanne Summers, Thigh Master. That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Judgmental Hop. Note for note, perfection can happen. I seen Thy Artist Murder and Angel Maker in Dallas last night, and it was impeccable. Vince says, nice. Slunkster. I want to go back to 2009. All my metalhead friends would only listen to Slipknot and Lamb of God. I was truly more into shit like Iwabo and Horse the Band. I remember See You Next Tuesday. Sick. Vince says Dave Grohl is on a click.
Is a click.
Uh,
Dave Grohl
Thank you,
is a
Vince.
click.
Oh, Dave Grohl is a click. Okay.
Yes, he is.
Slunkster. It really depends with live. I've seen the Browning and they have a click. Samples and effects are exact on the album and kind of boring. Then I have seen the Chariot and sometimes I
Band
would lose
sucks.
track of. Who'd you say?
The Browning,
Chariot?
they suck.
Okay, we were in the middle of talking about the Chariot, so I was confused.
Oh, I know. I would never say anything negative about the Chariot.
Okay,
but
so
the Browning sucks.
And then this guy says he was talking about the Chariot. He says sometimes I would lose track of what song they were even playing, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They could have.
See, that's my point.
It's a band that just has such
That's
a
my
phenomenal live show
point.
that it doesn't- And I'm not disagreeing with you. I absolutely agree with that statement 100%.
I'm just saying
But-
like there's bands that you like they just
Yeah.
that's them. They're fucking so good. They were so good live.
Half the time, the Chariot was so much in the crowd that they weren't even playing their instruments. I don't think. I think there was just the drummer was playing, and Josh was just hoping that he was somewhere in the song correctly.
Yeah.
God, we need a Chariot reunion. That's
God.
all I'm saying.
No joke. I mean, hey,
America, the Chariot again.
68. I know it's not exactly the same, but god damn it, that's the most rock and roll a band can be. Is the 68?
Yeah, but
Every-
that's not anything like it, dude.
No, but it's so good.
Nothing.
It's so good.
First off, he is legend is the most rock and roll you can fucking
Okay,
get.
you
I'm just
got
gonna
me
go ahead and
there.
say that.
You got me there. But 68 always puts on a good show too.
They do. When we saw them with Every Time I Die, I don't care for their music, but it was really good to see them live. They were great. Live.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect what they do a lot, but I don't know if I would, like, if it was like, hey guys, we're all going to a 68 show. You want to come with? And I'd be like, who else is playing? No one. It's just a 68 show. I think I'm gonna set this one out. Like, like, can I go to He Is Legend instead? Can I go to?
I
You
get
know what I
that.
mean? Like,
Anytime I've seen 68, they've either been with Every Time I Die, Fall of Troy. There's always like a couple of good bands. So I guess I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. Like, but 68, it's the type of thing where, like, you get, it's like you had your favorite Reuben at a restaurant and you've been going there for years because you're like, I get the Reuben. It's my favorite Reuben. Reuben's killing it. And then you go back one day and they're like, well, we made like a ham sandwich with pastrami, but we got rid of the Reuben. And you'd be like, it's just ham and pastrami. Yeah, nothing else. White bread, ham, and pastrami. Still slaps, kinda. Well, yeah, if I'm fucking starving, I will eat it. You know what I mean? Like, but it's never gonna compare to that fucking Reuben. That Reuben was legendary, dude.
Well, so that's I do have a question. We're not talking about Slipknot right now, but
Right.
what do you think? Do you think bands like 68 are big because Chariot fans are like, oh my god? Because it's not because they're good. Like, let's be fucking real. A Chariot fan is not going to be like, oh my god, 68 is so good. They're just huge fans of Josh. So do you think that's why a band like 68 blows up? You know what I'm saying?
I personally do think that. I think it's fans of Josh and people that have like followed him from the beginning, like, for the most part.
I think it's that, and the people that see the live show that have never seen the Chariot too. Like, when they see them, and it's like there's a little more to their stage presence than like some of the other bands that are usually playing. They have a little more energy, so it's fun. So I think that that can drag in new listeners, and it would be the same with the Chariot. Like, if you had never heard of the Chariot and then you saw them get on stage and you were like, that was fucking insane, I'm gonna buy every shirt they have over there. I think that's whether you like their music or not, like, stage presence will suck you in on, just like we were talking about a minute ago. Like, you're like, oh, that was crazy and fun, and then you buy the album and you're like, I'm not having the same crazy and fun amount of time like I did just a minute ago. So maybe that's a little of it, but I do think you might be right, is that it's Josh fanboys and gals.
Yeah. It kind of goes to Stone Sour from Slipknot. Are people Stone Sour fans because Corey and Jim are in Slipknot? Like, I've always been curious. It's just things like that. I'm just curious about that stuff. I'd like to know.
Yeah, because it's like, it's real Slipknot light. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
it's like,
dude.
And like, I'm not talking now. My comparison to soda, it's like diet sodas back in the day. I'm sure that it was like Dr. Pepper. It was like, hey, Stone Sour sounds just like the real thing, Slipknot. And then you fucking taste a little Stone Sour and you're like, this does not taste the same as Slipknot. The Dr. Pepper is a fucking liar.
Look, they've got Slipknot. We've got Slipknot at home. And the Slipknot at home is Stone Sour. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I've never been a huge Stone Sour fan, especially when in hindsight. You know what I mean? Like, nowadays when I hear a Stone Sour song, I'm at like a department store and I'm like, what the hell are they doing playing this shit?
Well, see, now you really have me thinking on that question, because I'm trying to think of like vocalist or someone that's gone to another band and people just they kind of blow up or something, and I think of like Johnny Craig. There's huge fans that just follow him. They don't care like what Dance Gavin Dance did after he left or anything like that. There's plenty of those kind of people. So, and I mean, I know Fuzz loves Johnny Craig.
Yeah. I do. I love Johnny Craig. It's actually who I bought my MacBook from. So like
Tight.
so you look at
you ever get it?
Nah, man.
Still
Nah, it
waiting,
was
still waiting.
crazy.
Says
Uh,
it'll be here any day.
No, so like
Artery
bands like yeah, Beartooth. You know,
Right.
Caleb was in Attack Attack.
yeah.
Beartooth is on a whole nother level from Attack Attack. So like it's kind of opposite there because nobody really cared for Attack Attack. I mean, they were big, not Beartooth
Big.
big. You know, Beartooth is playing arena tours, so it kind of goes both ways. I think
Yeah.
you know.
Or Of Mice and Men. Austin?
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. No.
Yeah. I mean, again, Attack, but in that example. And I don't care for I like the first couple albums of Mice and Men, and I like the first EP of Beartooth, and then both of those kind of dipped away from me, and I was just like, oh,
Yep.
okay, y'all were cooler in Attack, both of you.
That's an even crazier subject to talk about, you know? Like
Uh-huh.
the type of music that all of us, you know, are actually interested in. You can't get that big doing it. You have to start
Unless
sucking.
you're knocked loose. He was on Slipknot's
Yeah.
anniversary
Yeah.
tour,
And
Yeah.
and
If you're
they're
Full
on
circle.
Knotfest.
which that
They-
show
they better
with Poison
not.
the Well. Oh,
Dude, this,
you better not. I was like, you better not. She said it was an electrical fire. That's it.
that's it. But yeah, this show is
Look how
pretty.
Look how
Poison
ridiculous
Well,
this
dude.
lineup is.
Hell.
Dude, you know what's really ridiculous? I'm just going to say this. That Knocked Loose is higher up on that bill than Hatebreed and Poison the Well.
That is pretty wild.
Mm.
I get it
That's
though.
crazy.
What is
Me
Poison-
too. I'm not mad
hot.
about it.
What have they
They're
put
hot
out in years? Has Hatebreed put out anything in years?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't keep up with Hatebreed, but Poison the
Oh,
Well
that
definitely
sounds like-
hasn't put anything out in like. Oh, there you go. See, I'm a Poison the Well fanboy, so like,
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I
Yeah.
would kill to see this show. I just don't know if I have. Well, I can tell you now, I don't have
I'm with-
the money to see this show.
I'm with Mike on this. Whenever we sent this to the Nerding Out text group,
chat.
Mike's response was, "Sounds expensive." I was like, "Hell yeah! What a great lineup!" You know, and he was like, "Sounds expensive."
Dude, fucking Zulu, Dying
Zulu's
Wish.
the shit. Dying Wish, I love their new record. Vended,
Who's that?
fuck them.
I'll listen
Who's
to
the
Vended.
big band that's? Who's the
I
other
don't
big
know.
band next to Knocked Loose?
The Lindemann.
Is that what
I
it
have
is?
no
Till
idea who
Lin-
that is.
Oh, Till Lindemann. Who's that?
Phil Lindemann? I don't know.
I
What
don't have any clue.
That's a
Never
that's a
heard
dude
of that
used
ever.
to be in a band.
It's a comedian. It's comedian.
Look it up. Toby, look up who Till Lindemann
Okay,
is.
yeah.
But I would rather go to the anniversary shows because they are probably in smaller venues than that.
No,
big
they're
ass-
playing at Dos Equis in
Oh,
Dallas.
Wait a minute. Is this the guy from Rammstein?
Oh, it's the singer. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Rammstein.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Dude, his own shit sucks worse than Rammstein does. Like go watch some of his music videos of just his own stuff. It's fucking weird, dude.
What was the Titten song, Mike?
Dickin,
To
Tit-
Dickin? Dick Titten or something
Dickin
like that?
or
Yeah, it's good
yeah.
stuff, man.
But no, that lineup's cool. But I'm with you, Mike. I'd rather go to the tour. But I think it's a stadium tour, dude. I think they're playing at Dos Equis
Well,
here in
yeah,
Dallas.
they
So
are. It is.
I am. Well, the one here in Austin is at Moody Center, which is still like a small stadium or whatever, but it's smaller than the racetrack, which is like the biggest venue I've ever been at. Like, you know, I'm like, like I literally like you go buy the beers that are closer to the stage, and then when you go back to your lawn seats, you have to fucking hike, 3 miles out, and like there's like halfway points where they give you water.
Yeah, Moody's it's a basketball stadium. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
floor will be really big, the GA will be big, but it'll sell
Yeah.
out. It holds 20,000 people plus the floor, so I bet it sells
I mean,
out.
just thinking about like getting in seats though is just still so stupid. Like, and it's like 80 seats like for that tour.
And I won't even
just-
sit in a seat at a show. I want to stand up and watch the show.
Me too.
Yeah.
And so like I remember when I went and saw Spirit Box, Michael was like, "Hey, I got you 2 seats." I was like, "I'm good, I'll stand." And he was like, "Oh, okay." I don't want to watch a show from a seat. Like, I haven't
Yeah.
reached that point in my life yet where I need to fucking sit down to watch a show.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
getting
Like,
there.
it's just not doing it. Yeah, I'm getting there, but I'm not fucking doing it.
It's funny to think though that like you remember back in the day, like at the movie theater where it was general admission, and then the seats you would sit in, those are like the seats at an arena, like those little ass fucking fold up seats. And even the movie theaters have upgraded those bitches. You know what I mean? But you still go and watch one of your favorite bands that have blown up, and you're squeezing your fucking big fat ass into those little
Right.
fucking seats, and the dude's arm next to you's touching yours. Like, dude, what the hell? I don't want to watch a show like this.
If I'm gonna sit sucked in like this, you need to do it too, dude. Like, get off me.
Yeah, it's like an airplane.
Dude,
Like, when you're-
exactly. But what sucks is like, so Slipknot is playing at Dos Equis, which is a huge outdoor arena.
Right.
And then like the next biggest is the Palladium. Well, that only holds 2,000 people. So it's, or not the Palladium, but Southside Dallas holds
Oh,
2,000
yeah.
people.
Is that
So-
two? I thought it was bigger than that. Like a little.
No,
bit
it's
bigger.
only maybe 2,500 to 3,000. We'll say just to
Okay.
just if they open it up. But
right.
even then, like your options are, we're gonna have to pay stadium prices to go see Slipknot, and I'm just not gonna do that because
It's just
times that
sad
I got to see it sucks.
Yeah. Because even on the the Korn self-titled tour,
Dude, I paid so much
saw
money
them
for
at
that.
I saw them at Southside Ballroom, and it was perfect.
I was there.
Right.
I was there with you.
Yeah. Another time, we went to Vegas to watch the Korn Follow the Leader. We paid like $50 or $60 per ticket. Got to watch only Korn play, and we were in seats at that time, but it was like hanging over the stage to where it was like felt like you're real close.
We spent
so-
3 days being fucking hammered in Vegas,
Yeah.
so we needed to
And then-
sit down. I'm just saying.
Fast forward like 4 years, and it's like $100 for every band you've ever liked that's past
Yeah.
a certain level. And then
Dude.
you go to the show and you're like, I can't see what they're doing. Like
Yeah.
who like you know what I mean? Like they might as well have mannequins on the stage, and you'd be like, I guess they're doing great.
Dude, like going to see Slipknot, like I want to because it's an anniversary tour. Oh, Mikey just texted me. Hold on, I gotta read y'all what Mikey just texted me. He goes, "Oh, my name's Fuzz, and I don't sit down at shows. Must be fucking nice." I'm sorry that I'm 6'3", Mikey. Don't fucking be mad at me, dude. Okay. But,
All right,
but
sorry,
like I
let's-
want, like, I would pay the money to go see Slipknot. I would, but I just don't think it's worth paying $75 in fees for a $50 ticket. That's fucking stupid.
I mean, it's like somebody told me it was 80 for the one here in Austin plus fees. So like
And it's
Probably like
$17
90 to
fees. Yeah.
Yeah,
$17 fees, easy.
which I did pay that to see Loathe with Knocked Loose, but it was also like, hey, do you want to do this? You need to decide now. And I was like, yep.
See, I'm debating on going to that show on Sunday because I was going to buy myself a ticket for my birthday.
Mhm.
But I don't care about Loathe. Want to see Speed. That band is tight as fuck. And like,
They're on the WWE game.
that's fucking awesome.
They had a
But
song
like,
on there, and I was like, God damn, why is this soundtrack going so hard right now? And I looked it up. I was like, oh shit.
dude, but I think money is just an excuse for me to not want to go to shows because like I've found myself not wanting to go to shows at all anymore. Like I just don't care anymore, and it hurts my heart. But it's got to be a great band for me to just be like, all right, let's go.
Hey, I'm with
I
you
just-
because like I'm on call this week, so like that was my easy excuse to be like, well, I guess I'm not gonna go see Knocked Loose because like I didn't even try to take off because I was like, I'm on call. I don't need to spend that money, I guess. So
Dude, I
I'm
know.
with you.
Well, the fun thing about that too is like they're taking advantage of how irresponsible we could be because the pre-sales were like 30 And then as soon as they released the regular tickets, it was like, oh, 70 plus fees. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, good thing I'm a dumb shit and they know it.
And then you got to pay for parking around wherever it's at.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like I don't know, man. Like I just guess that's just the old man in me coming out. But you know,
But look,
whatever.
we're all still babied to our favorite bands being $20, and you can punch them in the throat if you want to, because you can get so close to the stage. You know, like
yeah.
we're babied to
So it
that
should be.
because of our music we've grown up on. So that's also the major problem that we're bitching about.
So
But
we have turned into our parents.
we
is
have.
what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, I'm older than all of y'all, and I feel like I'm at an all-time
Yeah,
high.
what,
going
dude?
to
Real
shows.
quick, you
I
just
end up going
turned 41. Is that what we just have a
yeah.
birthday the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, buddy!
Oh, thanks, dude.
You're old, bro.
You're embarrassing me, dude. Oh, what day's today? Your birthday's in 2
2
days,
days.
right?
Yeah, my birthday's fucking May the 4th, baby.
May the 4th. Shit. They didn't even give you no Marvel movies this year, dude. What the
Nah, I
hell?
know that sucks, bro. Like there was a point in time where it was like 6 straight years of just Marvel movies on my birthday. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. That was when they had big dick. You know what I'm saying?
And now they're just DC. Like they suck
Nah.
now.
We gotta wait
Yeah.
for Deadpool, man. And then they'll be big dick again.
Now they won't.
Yeah, dude. X-Men's setting it
We're
off,
talking
bro.
about Slipknot, dude. X-Men is pretty tight. We're talking about Slipknot. Only masks we're going to talk about right now is Slipknot, not X-Men. Okay.
Dude, mask off, bro. All right, let's get back to Slipknot. Guys, so I will say this. Of their new era, I'll say that I really did like, what was that album? Before their newest one. The newest one was called, what was the newest one, guys? Come on.
I was
I
just
had
looking it
all
up.
this pulled up
I
a
was
minute
just
ago.
looking it up.
And so far,
We are
and
not
so
your
far-
kind. We are not your
Yeah,
kind.
we are not your kind.
We are
That
not-
That
album
record
was
was
sick.
sick.
I really like that album. Yeah,
That
yeah.
record was so good, dude.
And I had hope, but I guess all hope was gone a long time ago. But
Oh,
but the newest record comes out, and I say this all the time. Like every Slipknot album has like this weird, sick and twisted intro, and then the first track kicks in, and it's like the heaviest shit you've ever heard. Especially whenever it was like "People Equal Shit" for the first banger on the album, and then now they've been doing that for consistently for decades, and then the new record comes out, and they're like, "Song number 1, a slow ballad." Yeah, everybody slow dance to this shit.
let's
Like,
shit our
what is
pants.
happening? After that
Couple
really
date.
that honestly rubbed me the wrong way, and then I tried to listen. There's a couple of okay songs, but I think that's what really did it when I tried to listen to the full album. Like, and that first song being so ballady, and then like just getting through the whole thing, like I felt like the singles that they released was all they had with the full
Yeah.
album.
Like a
And that was
movie
really
that fucking movie
Yeah.
that releases all the cool scenes in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like all the rest of the scenes are like the most boring shit.
Right.
But this, I mean, that was the one that they were hyping up too, to be like back to
Yeah.
back to where it started from, kind of thing.
Right.
And then it, like you said, you got the really soft song, and it didn't recover.
Yeah, and then you know
It
what
didn't
Toby,
recover.
Couldn't get any better.
Didn't recover.
and then what Toby always brings up too is like they put out that album. It was a full length album, and then a little bit later they're like, "We got an EP, y'all. Go listen to the EP." And it was like one song and 4 remixes of the same
What the
song or
fuck
something.
was that? I don't and they had like a bunch of cool,
Some
creepy
record label
shit.
bullshit.
They had a website, and you clicked on weird shit, and everything was like, "Oh, what's this gonna be?" And then it was a stupid fucking EP thing.
Like
Dude.
some record label PR bullshit.
You
where
know
they-
They
why?
had to,
They
to
get
buy
the
some
famous
time to get a
DJs
new
to-
drummer.
Yeah, that's probably, dude. Seriously, that's probably what it was. I guarantee you that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was dumb.
But-
but
like what sucks is that they've been doing things different for so long because they were different. They were 9 people in a band.
Yeah.
Like it's their fans are like, oh, they can get away with it.
Adderall. That's
The-
what that stupid thing was called.
I saw a meme going around and it was like the tightest shit that Slipknot ever did was get 9 people to agree to band practice at the same time.
Dude, right?
Impossible.
Right? God.
Dude,
Fuck,
I can only
man.
imagine, dude. Like they had to blow up quick because you put 9 people in a van and somebody, like most of them are quitting on the first tour. Like everybody's gonna be like, I'm tired of this motherfucker farting in my face, eating up
Dude,
all my ham sandwiches.
Dude, like being in a van with 6 people made me want to fucking blow my head off. Like I couldn't imagine 9. Like I remember Corey telling a story about their first tour in Europe. They were like, we were 9 dudes on a bus that have never been to Europe. And the bus was small, and there's 9 of us. He said it was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that. Fuck that.
Yeah, and there were
Fuck
you
that.
know, back then they were wild too, you know what I mean, from what I understand. So always
Yeah.
like beating each other up and farting and eating ham sandwiches.
Dude, dude, that's like the 4th time you've said anything about ham sandwiches. Are you hungry? Have you
I'm
eaten
very
today?
hungry.
My little man
just
need a meal.
generalizing.
You're comparing Slipknot to ham sandwiches. You're dead on. That's dead on.
Well, they used to be Reuben. You know
It
what I'm
used to be
saying?
Reuben's, dude.
Now they're bologna and mayonnaise.
Yeah, dude, they ain't even got cheese on them no more, dog. They're just bologna and mayonnaise, man.
Yeah, dude.
Not
Now
good
they're
mayonnaise, like off-brand. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Yeah, exactly, dude. They're just they're like this, you know, the
Room
little
temp.
concession stands that are set up outside of a Slipknot show, how it's just general food. That's
No.
what Slipknot be playing nowadays.
no, dude. Like I don't know, man. It kills me because I love Slipknot. I used to fucking play drums on a basketball with 2 sticks that I fucking broke in half. And it's awesome, but like I wish they kind of just hang it up, you know. I just like quit embarrassing yourself. You're ruining what you guys like created by putting out just god awful music.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know what I mean?
And I hate saying that,
Yeah.
but it's true.
I mean, they were the definition of sick, you know.
The whole
back in
thing.
the day. The
Look, I got a bad taste in my mouth with the CMFT bullshit thing. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as he did that, I was like, really? What is this? This is the guy that you said he was going to slit your throat and fuck the wound. You know, like...
Yeah.
Not the same guy
Listen,
anymore.
just let. I'm gonna be one of the non-haters right now. Just let Corey express himself. You know.
No.
Yeah, dude.
He just wants to put on some little flair and do his own
Look.
thing every now
Look.
and then.
Dude, the worst thing to happen from COVID, like the worst thing out of COVID was Corey Taylor's fucking stuff.
It was contagious too. It spread all
Dude,
over
it
the
was,
internet.
dude, like I think Corey Taylor is one of the best vocalists of all time.
Yeah.
I would rather go to a fucking Aaron Lewis show at a bar and fucking watch Corey motherfucking Taylor.
Watch him cry.
Have you seen like so there's a lot of videos going around of Corey Taylor doing his live stuff. They play like 2 Slipknot songs.
I've heard
What's the
that.
fucking point, dude?
Yeah.
Why are you playing Slipknot songs?
Yeah,
Dude, come
doesn't
on.
make
Don't you're fucking stupid. Just stop. Like it's
Scott
you're
Stapp.
not
I
sick.
saw a video of Scott Stapp. They were doing the same thing. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
it wasn't Creed. It was Scott Stapp, but they were playing With Arms Wide Open or whatever. I don't know what they're playing.
Gotta play those
Like,
hits,
well,
baby.
What?
Guys, I
Like,
wrote,
why are you touring with this band if you're just gonna play Creed songs?
Just
wrote
get back
49%
together.
of that stuff, dude. I might as well play it on my tour, you know. But yeah, you know, what else do we have to say about Slipknot, guys? Who's going? Who's gonna go to the anniversary tour? No, none of us.
Not me.
If Not Fest was affordable and close and all those good things, I would love to go.
I've
But
never seen them live.
I've never seen them either. So
You know what, guys? I do have a little story about the time that I met Sean, and it is a tour story.
Oh, we could
So,
use
do you
our
wanna-
bumper.
Oh, hit it!
All right,
Hit it!
bumper.
Dude,
That's so
the
sick.
best segue I've ever seen in a
Yes.
YouTube video.
That was
I'm not
really
gonna lie, I
great.
just got it. I just got it. Stories. in
Ah,
my
Toy
yeah.
Story rabbit,
got
you
it. It just
goofball.
It just clicked.
So, guys, there was a point in time where we became friends. My old band, I wrestled a bear once. We became friends with Sean from Slipknot. So he's the clown, if you don't know who that is, and he's one of the founding members of Slipknot. And we became friends with him because like we did this tattoo photo shoot, and he was tied to our management at the time somehow, and they were like, "Oh, Sean's been doing a bunch of photography. We could like get him to take the pictures, and you could meet him, and you know, we'll hook it up with the tattoo magazine and all this stuff." So, anyways, we met up with him. He was, cool guy. He still had that new metal vibe, like you always hear. If no one knows about the new metal vibe, all of those bands like Korn and Deftones or whatever from back in the day, they have this like weird, eerie positivity that always happens. And like we come from the jaded era of society. So like anytime someone says something jaded to a new metal person is kind of like, "Oh no, man, you gotta like take that energy and turn it around, like use it, like you could be sick off of it, and like turn make it your advantage." But anyways, that's a whole different kind of thing. But anyways, we became friends with him, and then he eventually was in the Iwabo movie, a very scary movie. We talked him into like being in the movie, and then one time we rolled through Des Moines, and we texted him kind of on a whim. We're like, "Oh shit, we're gonna be in Iowa. Text Sean from Slipknot." And then Steven texts him. We roll up, we start unloading gear, and then it's like calls us. And Steven's like, "Oh shit, calling us back." And he's like, "What time do y'all play?" "I'll be there in a little bit." And we got on stage, started playing, and who shows up? Sean from Slipknot. And he's like, got his camera, and he's taking pictures of us. And the funny thing about this, after the show, he was like, I think he was really into the vibe that Krista gave in the band. Okay. Took us out to this pizza place, which it was a Chinese pizza place. And they had crab ragoon pizza. It was dope. So, but anyways, he was super into the band. He was like, "Man, if the next time Slipknot does anything, I'm gonna try to get y'all on it. It's gonna be so dope. Like, I really like y'all's band." And then he's like, "I think we're playing Heavy MTL, which is a Montreal festival." He's like, and we were playing the same thing. This was like, but a little bit later. He's like, "I'll see y'all there. I'll get my boys and Slipknot to come watch y'all play. We'll all hang out." Fast forward. Krista quits the band. We pick up Courtney. Courtney starts doing her thing. And, I would say that by the time we played Heavy MTL, that was like when Courtney first was really comfortable being in the band. And as soon as we, hear anything from Slipknot, we're like getting ready to play. And Sean rolls up. It's Sean, Sid Wilson, Jim Root. And they're all hanging out. And first thing Sean says, "Where's Krista?" And we're like, "Oh, she quit. This is Courtney. She's like the new person in the band doing vocals." And whenever I remember at that time, I had a flashback to when he saw us in Iowa, because he was like, "Y'all are like a tight family, and that's what Slipknot is. We're a family, and y'all see me that like you're best friends, and that's what Slipknot is." but as soon as he saw Krista was gone, he was like uninterested, right? They watch us play, and everyone in the band, like it was Sid and Jim and Sean, they were all watching, and they were really into it, but Sean didn't seem like that into it anymore, right? So they were talking about before we played, they were like, yeah, we'll get you side stage passes. You could watch Slipknot play side stage. We're like, cool. After we play and go eat and stuff, we're like texting Sean, no reply. And then we end up running into Jim Root, and Courtney asks him about it, and he's like, oh yeah, let me get those passes for you. So he goes and gets us all passes so we could watch side stage. But we never heard from Sean after that. So
Y'all got ghosted.
yeah, we got ghosted.
You got
And the funny
clowned,
thing
dude.
is-
You got clowned.
yeah, we got clowned, dude. But I've always thought it was so funny that he was like, Slipknot is a family. Slipknot is so tight. We're a tight unit. And that's the way y'all are talking about Krista. As soon as Krista was gone, gave no fucks. But where are y'all at, Slipknot? Are y'all tight now? Because it seems like you've been kicking everyone out the band, dude.
What, you didn't know you could fire your family?
yeah.
You can fire family.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like it's disappointing to me that like that probably seems like the reason that he became uninterested in in I Wrestled a Bear Once. But what's going on with you? You know what I mean? Like, so
They're still playing stadium tours, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah. I'm still waiting
Still
on my
doing it.
call. I'm still waiting on that
Still
call.
Still waiting on those side stage passes. All I'm saying.
Yeah. Still waiting on that call. He's like, oh, I forgot to text y'all. Slipknot's back together. Does Iwabo want to play?
Oh man. Yeah, that sucks. But you know, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, that's my story. Yay!
Tell it better next time, okay? You lost me. in the
Wow,
middle of
dude.
it.
Wow, dude. It's because I brought up crab ragoon pizza.
Honestly, yeah, because there's
Yeah, what
only
the
one.
fuck was that?
Dude, it's
There's
delicious.
there's only one place you can eat in Des Moines, Iowa, and that's Zombie Burger, and you know that. You
Oh,
know
I think-
that.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
eat crab rangoon?
Because it's on
Because-
pizza, dog.
Doesn't make any
Damn, I
sense.
thought he would respect this.
No, I actually hate the whole like make pizzas taste like other food bullshit.
Yeah,
Oh,
if I
wow,
want other
man.
food, I'm gonna go eat it.
Is that why you hate the banh mi?
I think it's stupid. If I want a banh mi, I'll eat a banh mi, not a pizza.
Damn, dude.
Oh, get him, rabbit.
If I catch you eating
Look.
anything besides
Look.
pepperoni, I'm gonna be like, that's on pizza.
Look, dude, look, you can fucking fusion whatever you want. You start fucking with pizza, fuck you, dude. I want no part of it.
Wow, dude.
It's a hard.
I'm just
stance.
saying, dude. I'm just. It is.
You
It's a
can
very
put
hard
different
stance.
ingredients on pizza. That's fine, but why try and make a cheeseburger pizza or a fucking
It's fucking
taco
stupid.
pizza when you can just eat a burger or eat a taco? It doesn't.
Wow.
doesn't
So
make
you're
sense.
saying that you never ate the taco pizza from Pizza Hut back in the day, Holmes?
No, actually, I've
No.
never eaten the pizza from Pizza
Damn.
I
Hut.
eat a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell, bitch.
That's true. I have eaten one of those.
See? Damn, dude.
That's different.
Yeah,
Hypocrite.
that's different.
That's different.
No, no,
It's
that's
different.
different.
That's
It's a Mexican
That's the
pizza.
other way
Exactly.
around.
And it's still like taco meat and taco shell.
Yeah.
It's not pepper. They don't put pepperonis on the Mexican pizza.
See, like,
All right.
see, like
Well, we- you know what, we
KFC,
have
they
a-
got that chicken pizza now. They got that chicken pizza. They put pepperoni and mozzarella cheese. They make it like a chicken parm with pepperoni. That ain't right. I'm sure it's delicious, but it ain't
Wow,
right.
dude, it's not right. It's not
That ain't
right
right.
now.
That ain't
Are we
right.
breaking police code?
187.
All right. now,
Nailed it.
now we know what our next topic will be on the next episode. GD.
Oh, we're doing. Yeah. Let's go.
But I don't know. We got any more Slipknot talk to talk about? Let's finish off these comments real quick. These in the chat. Vince was saying 68 is like Tom Waits and Queens of the Stone Age had an alcohol fetal syndrome baby. I do.
That's it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah.
That's descriptive. Yeah.
68. Slunkster says 68 is really entertaining, but no Chariot.
Fair, fair.
Hey, man.
Not close.
Thomas Clark says, I saw Hatebreed open up for Lamb of God and Megadeth a couple years ago, and they still had decent live energy. It's because they're alive still, so they give off that alive energy.
Still had a live energy.
Yeah.
They were moving and shit.
Yeah.
If they were zombies, dude. Let
I
me
don't know.
tell
I've seen
you.
some
Wow.
fucking dead bands on stage where they don't move a
Yes.
goddamn muscle, and you're like, "All right, someone
Yeah.
needs to check on these guys.
Contortionist.
Yeah.
A
I even saw one of them
contortionist.
blink.
Strapping young
They've got
lad.
that.
That's the worst
give
one
a
I've ever
decent
seen. Was strapping
alive
young lad.
show.
No. High on Fire. That was the band. High on Fire. I've never listened to them before or after. Saw them play, and they did not move their fucking feet or anything from this. They were rooted into the goddamn stage. It was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever seen. Sorry.
Were they
Phil.
gym rooted in?
Jim.
Oh, Rabbit coming in hot. Well done.
You know what's funny?
Well
No one
done.
even. Craig got kicked out of the band or whatever. No one even really talked about it, dude. They were just like, he just presses one button on a keyboard, okay? You're like, get him out of here. We could replace that mouse real easy.
They even said he what he does a MacBook does. That's what they said when they released the statement. You remember that?
know what? You can't. A MacBook can't put nails all in it and look cool
Yeah,
like
it's
Hellraiser,
true.
you know?
He made the
gi-
band.
Yeah, Craig's not in the band anymore. Boo! what a refund.
Dude, Corey wouldn't
lo-
sound anything like Corey if it wasn't for Craig. Everybody knows that.
I come for the samples that sound like someone taking a picture with an old camera.
I was there, dude.
Gilmy Talks says,
Gilmy.
seen Slipknot live in the Suits for the first time. Hell yeah. Do the Suits.
Good for you.
The old school Suits, there's never been anything as cool as those old school Suits. They tried. They tried a lot.
The white old school suits from '99.
Mm.
Well, actually from '98, I think. Those white ones are the best ones, and they didn't wear them very often. And those white ones were so bad.
Because the
Yeah,
dry cleaning bill.
You're
Oh, yeah.
probably correct.
I like the white and the red. I think back in the day when I saw them touring on the self-titled album, they were wearing the black ones though. So also, you know, like you can't if you have a big floppy dildo nose and you jerk it off every show and then you get kicked out of the band, nothing's gonna be the same after that.
You,
know what I
can't
mean?
recover from that. You can't
Yeah.
recover from that.
You can't recover that. Like, I guess you could put a dildo on the mask for the new guy somewhere. Like, you could have dildo horns, maybe.
Right? Do
Maybe.
something. I want to see I want to see something get jerked off that's not a real dick. Okay? That's all I'm fucking saying.
All right. Unhuman Newman. Pastrami, pickle, and mustard pizza is pretty top notch.
Yo,
Disgusting.
dude,
outta
stop it. Get the
I would
fuck
never-
out of here, dude.
Get out of here.
You know what? Let's make a fucking Reuben pizza, dog.
Look, Mike. I swear to God, I'll drive down to your house right now, homie. I swear to God, I'll beat you in the
Let's do
face.
Oh, you're
Prove
gonna
it.
Oh,
he's gonna punch me. I
Just
thought
eat
we
the
were
fucking
making-
sandwich.
I thought we were
Just
gonna
eat the Reuben, dude. Just eat the fucking Reuben. You fucking God almighty pastrami pizza. Thank you for listening and being in the chat, but fuck your stupid pizza idea.
Don't listen to him. He likes you. Anyways,
I do like him, but his choice of pizza is absurd.
sometimes you just
Yes, I
gotta
agree.
get wacky.
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
You don't-
no.
You never
No.
been in the bedroom and you're like, let's get wacky, girl. You know what I'm saying?
let's get pastrami
Yeah,
and pickles
but I'm
and
not
mustard.
fucking pastrami
That's not-
pickles and mustard,
That's not
dog.
even- That's
Listen,
not even what's happening.
I'm just saying, like, the rusty trombone wouldn't have been invented if you weren't just experimenting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? Not even. I'm gonna say anything. You
know what?
just,
I'm just.
just
I
this
mainly
guy.
offended
He's
because
upset me.
Hawaiian. I do Hawaiian. I do Hawaiian.
I'm
pizza.
triggered.
I love
I'm triggered.
Hawaiian pizza. I think pineapple on pizza is wonderful.
Yeah,
But that's a type of pizza.
It is a
Bet it wasn't
Hawaiian
originally.
pizza.
I bet it
There's-
wasn't originally.
There is no Hawaiian sandwich that they turned into a pizza.
Let's
It's
Fair.
work it
Hawaiian
out.
pizza.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
there's
I'm no. You stop, dude. Just stop.
we're gonna continue this conversation next time.
Okay, I'm down because I love pizza. I love pizza, but I don't like stupid shit like cheeseburger pizza. Who the fuck wants to eat that? Fuck off.
I'll eat it.
Dude, you're a fucking goddamn garbage disposal. You'll eat fucking anything.
Oh, don't eat anything. Because I like eating.
Dude, I had no idea that Lee was on this podcast. Holy shit. What's up, Lee? You like your gravy like your syrup, but less. That's exactly what you just
I'll bleed gravy to defend wacky pizza. I don't know.
I love biscuits and gravy, but if
What
they're
about
like,
breakfast
yo, we're
pizza?
gonna
What about breakfast pizza? You guys like that? Because that's wacky.
Breakfast pizza. I've
Yeah, it's like biscuit crust, and then it's got gravy as the base, and then it's like cheese and bacon and sausage. You ever had that?
never
no,
had
because
that.
I eat breakfast burritos like a real man.
Oh, dude,
I want my fucking breakfast pizza rolled up into a burrito. That's all I'm fucking saying.
that sounds racist, dude. Honestly, like you're just gonna like come at the breakfast pizza like that, like it's not included in everybody's everyday.
It's not included, dude. It's not included.
Wow, so you're gonna segregate the breakfast pizza? Like
I don't
that,
think
dude?
that's what I'm doing, but okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, guys, it's past 8. We've been doing this for a while. We could rant forever if somebody
I
would
could,
let us.
especially about food
Yeah, that's true.
or anything
I-
really.
You know what? And honestly, we're losing quality. At the beginning of the show, we were pretty Reuben, and now we're kind of just ham sandwich. Right now,
We're
we're
kind of
just
ham
kinda
sandwich right now.
You know,
We are ham sandwiching right now. I'll totally give you that one.
Yeah.
That's true. So, thanks for hanging out in the chat. Anyone who's still here, we're gonna do this every Thursday that we can. I know that next week I'm available. I think the 2 weeks after that, though, I think I'm gonna be busy
Oh, you
because
know
one
what?
of those
I might be going to a show next week.
next Thursday.
I think Capra
look
is
it up.
playing. I'll have to double check my calendar, but we'll figure that out soon.
Even if I'm in Myrtle Beach, I can do the show next week. I might be going to Myrtle Beach on Thursday. We'll see.
Nice.
Damn.
I think that with my new setup, I could do shows now as long as I learn how to do it
Before next week.
without Toby. But Toby's supposed to come
yeah.
down and kind of walk me through some of it too. So
I do think Toby and I need to come down and we should have a round table show. We have not done that. We should.
that
do
would be
that.
amazing
That would
because
be fun.
but as of right now, I'm off every Thursday. So
I should be off every Thursday now too.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
well we can coordinate. I have a busy next couple of weeks, but June looks pretty open. I think I could do
June
that.
is open, yes. So, but yeah, thanks for coming, and thanks for chatting it up with us. And Toby, you should tell them about your podcast.
Oh, yeah. I do the Secret Levels podcast. It's a retro video game review show. We go over one game per episode. We go over the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts, and then we let you know if it's still worth playing. And I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Toby Von Doom. And what about you guys, Fuzz and Rabbit?
Oh,
Sorry.
we're in a band called Terminated.
Yeah,
We're
we
nicely
just
on
group-
there, buddy?
They're like,
You a little tired?
Yeah,
let's,
dude, I'm
let's have
fucking
these
so
guys
tired.
group advertise because they
No,
don't
dude.
got much.
We ain't
going
got shit going on.
Well, look, okay, so yeah,
Well,
what's up?
Fuzz
We're in
got
a,
like a wife and kids. He's got stuff to do, but
yeah, I
don't
do,
have to-
but no, we're in Terminated. We've got 2 songs on Spotify. We just actually talked to some people today. We're gonna go hopefully record pretty soon, and maybe get an EP out there. We do have some shows coming up. I think June 15th at Haltom City. I think that's where we're playing. I don't know. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
that's it.
That is it.
All right, yeah. Rabbit says I'm
For
right,
now.
so I'm right.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're right.
come
Y'all
check
gotta-
us out.
Y'all got a YouTube right now with some live videos up, too.
We do. Yeah, we have some live videos up of.
Oh yeah, go check out the YouTube.
Go check out the YouTube. Let's do this. Woo! All I got.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up? I am Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you have been nerding out with Rickshaw and friends. I also have a Twitch. So you got that loaded up there? Oh, there it is. Boom. See
Oh,
that?
dude, you're twitching now. Tight.
Yeah, we do some stuff on Twitch every now and then. I think honestly that
Oh,
even if
socials.
we do some reaction videos, I don't know if I'm gonna edit a lot. I've been so busy. I tried to edit it to put it on YouTube, and it was a big pain in my ass, even though it's not that much work. But every now and then we'll be on there. I'm also gonna play some video games when I have some free time. I would rather do that than edit stuff, so maybe I'll do that for fun. And I'm in a band called Never Rest. We
God
do.
damn it.
Oh,
Wrong thing.
That's
sorry,
not-
sorry.
very good. Never Rest. We're playing some shows here and there. We're gonna have another video and song out coming soon, probably in the next couple weeks. And give them a taste of that old song that we have going on. Pretty cool shirt. Glad I chose that shirt. But yeah, go check out that band. Go check out Terminated. Go check out all of our shit. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. And I'm going to go take a big fat piss. Later, nerds.